Yo, what's good, y'all? Just came back from watching Avatar: The Way of Water, the long-awaited sequel to the iconic world movie, just overly world-changing movie back from 2009, blockbuster movie. Avatar is just that movie that set the bar. It really set the bar, and in all honesty, it was way ahead of its time. And I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. At the time of this video that I'm recording, the previous night, I stayed up before watching Avatar 2. I stayed up till like 3 in the morning watching the first one, the very first one. Cause I've been lacking. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've been lacking and holding off on watching Avatar for so long. I don't know why. I just been caught up in watching just so many other just awesome movies and anime, TV shows. Like I just been so busy and had such a huge backlog of stuff to watch and read or whatever. Avatar was just pushed off to the side, man. I'm just keeping it 1,000 with y'all. But I finally watched it last night, and just the first 10 minutes of the first movie, I'm like, damn, this movie came out in 2009? Are you serious? Just how brilliant the cinematography was and the special effects and everything. I'm like, this can't be from 2009. They were way ahead of their time. Way ahead of their time. And James Cameron, he deserves all the credit. All the people that are involved in that movie and this movie, Avatar 2, they deserve the utmost praise and respect because they put in that work. I don't know what their budget was for the first one, but I'm sure it was a lot of money, okay? But for the second one, even more money. That's a $3 billion movie for a reason, okay? And I'm sure Avatar 2 is going to just reach that much success or even more, all right? I have no doubt. Now, speaking for me personally, Avatar is not my cup of tea. And I'll explain what I mean. Going back to what I said about it back in 2009, having not watched Avatar when it came out in theaters, that was a big time for Transformers. All right, let's be real. Transformers was hitting. Transformers 1, we had Revenge of the Fallen that dropped that year too. So as a kid, I'm 24 today. So back in 2009, what is that, 13, 11, I was 11 years old, right? I was 11 years old back then, all right? So I was just on Transformers like a fiend. Like that was just my favorite movie at the time. That and I believe Spider-Man 3 came out. Let me double check. Hold up. Okay, so no, Spider-Man 3 came out in 2007, right? Avatar 1 came out in 2009. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen came out in 2009. Yeah, Transformers top grossing movies of 2009. I'm on the numbers.com. I don't know how credible that is, but that's just where I'm at first. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen was number 1. Avatar number 2. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince is number 3. Up, that was number 4. Twilight Saga number 5, and so on and so on. So there's a lot of movies that came out at that time. Alvin and the Chipmunks too. Fast and Furious. Like, I was watching those movies before watching Avatar, just to be real with y'all. But I finally got to watching it last night, man. And that was, damn. That movie's hella long. And Avatar: The Way of Water was even longer. But it didn't feel like 3 hours, okay? That's how you know the movie's good. When it's a long-ass movie and time just flies by just like that, that's how you know it's a good movie. And it's, yeah, they did their thing. Same thing with like Avengers Endgame, that being like over 3 hours. That movie just went by. Like, you just so infatuated and invested into that movie, into what's going on, you just don't realize how how fast time flies by. So I'm gonna keep it short and brief. I'm not gonna go too deep into like spoiler territory and all the lore that's involved with Avatar, because I'm not that invested into the franchise. Like I said, I'm a newbie when it comes to Avatar. Okay, I literally just started watching the movie and just being, I just literally just got introduced into the lore and just everything that's going on within the franchise and what's to come, right? So I'm speaking from a newbie perspective. Okay, this is gonna be a spoiler-free review. All in all, this movie is visually just sheer visual entertainment. Okay, for me, I'm speaking for me personally, since I'm not that invested and emotionally attached to the characters themselves within Avatar. Don't get me wrong, some of them characters, they're badass, and some of the ladies, they're cute as hell, but it's just like, I'm not that much into the lore and just the story and the plot and everything. And it's not bad, it's just like I'm just not interested, you know. But visually, just visually, it is amazing. It is absolutely beautiful. James Cameron did a phenomenal job. Him and the rest of the team, everybody involved, y'all did an amazing job. Shout out to y'all. Y'all deserve the utmost praise, right? Yes. So above all else, visually, just visual entertainment. That's what it was for me. For this second movie, the sequel, just like the first one. The first one was visually entertaining, and it was just like me. I'm an artist, okay? I'm a visual artist. I do videography, photography, and graphic design, all kinds of art. I'm a creative guy. I love how both movies, okay, Avatar 1 and 2, how both of them were orchestrated, right? Going down to like each scene, okay, it was just, when it came to, especially with the CGI special effects, the coloring, the color grading, the cinematography, the camera work, the angles, and the overall environment design. So many different elements that were just so beautifully combined to form that one movie. Soundtracks, you know, the acting, it was just so many things just going on that made it so captivating for me. That's what did it for me. Okay, those underlying elements to the movie, besides the plot, the main focus, right? The plot was interesting for me for both movies, but I'll say it was those underlying elements, like I said, that, you know, behind the scenes, that made built the very foundation of the movie. That's what brought me into it, you know, got me invested, okay? Because that's just like eye candy to me, okay? It's just like you feeding my creative brain right now. You just feeding it with just these beautiful images and visuals. It's like, damn. But besides those elements, you know, acting was phenomenal. CGI special effects are phenomenal in this second movie. I can't really sum it up. In all honesty, you just gonna have to watch it for yourself if you haven't already. If you did, you know what I'm talking about. You know, you already know what's up. But yeah, if you haven't already, just go watch it. All right, go watch it in the theaters. That's the best way to experience it. I know it's cliche for me to say that, but hey, that's just the utmost truth. Okay, you will not gain that full experience watching it from your TV. All right, me, you know I have a nice ass TV, but it's just like, hey, in the theater, when you in that, like, you got that surround sound and it's dark, you know, you got a nice lighting, big ass screen. It's just, that's the best way to experience this movie. Okay, if I could go back in time and watch the Avatar, the first one, in theaters, I would. Okay, I would have watched that and Transformers at that time and whatever else I was watching. But This movie, would I rewatch it? Maybe. I might. Maybe just a few scenes here and there. But as a whole, I don't want to watch another 3-hour movie. Like, I didn't even watch Avengers Endgame a second time. Like, I only watched bits and pieces, like scenes that I really love. You know what I mean? So that's what I'll do with this movie. I'll just rewatch certain scenes. That's just me being just honest with y'all, all right? Straight up. But yeah, like I said, give your respect to James Cameron and his team and go watch this in the theaters for yourself. I guarantee you'll enjoy it just like I did. I'm not even like a true avid Avatar fan like that, guys. Like, I even enjoyed it, okay? And I've been holding off for a minute from watching Avatar, period. But yeah, this movie's a spectacle. But yeah, guys, this movie was a hell of an experience, man. Hell of an experience. But you already know what's up. Let's have a healthy discussion down below in the comments. You know, let's try to keep it as spoiler free as possible. Yeah, hey, I'll catch y'all on the next one though. I'm out.